Righto there, peasants, and welcome to Chay, your Lord and Master, Mr. Chayification. Here we are. And the first things first, as I'm going to ask you, is what is UnEpic? No, I'm not asking you a broad question like what is the meaning of life. I am simply asking you, what is the game UnEpic? I'm not asking you to list a number of things which are unepic in the world, for example a grape, or even a grape's very nice, or one of those stupid little shriveled up grapes that haven't quite yet, you know, become an actual grape. Anyway, enough about freaking grapes. I am here to talk about the game known as UnEpic. Now, this game has recently been greenlit on Steam, and thank God that it was, because it is bloody brilliant. This is a single-player, multiplayer, co-op, and local co-op game on Steam at the moment. Developed by a man, or I presume it's a man, called Francisco Chay him, and a guy, and published by Nina Gamers. Now, this game is essentially pretty much what you're seeing on the screen now. It is a side-scroller, sort of Dungeons and Dragons, you know, Donkey Kong-esque type game. And I am basically going to quickly read you the description of UnEpic. Daniel was just an average guy. He was a great video game player, a big fan of sci-fi movies, and a novice RPG player. In the midst of an RPG, he was teleported into a castle. At first, Daniel believed he was having a massive hallucination. And that's the end there. However, he was wrong. He was not having a massive hallucination. Basically, Daniel was playing Dungeons & Dragons with his nerdy friends, and he went to the toilet, and for some reason was transported to this mystical castle of magically goodness, in which you are seeing me run around in now. This game, guys, is brilliant. I absolutely love it. It's hilarious, it's simple, well, it's simple-ish, I don't know, it's got a bit of everything for everybody, really. If you're a fan of an RPG game, or if you love games which have a shed ton of Easter eggs, or lots and lots of references, for example, this one. Yes, that was Zoidberg from Futurama. Yes, it was. I know, I was incredibly surprised when he walked past me when I was playing the game as well. But this has so many references in it, it's ridiculous. Every turn you take, every conversation you have with someone, there is a reference to something somewhere. There's even a reference to Ace Ventura in this. In fact, there's a couple. Bumblebee Tuna is basically the reference. It's just brilliant. Left, right and centre, you've got stuff going from Zelda, you've got World of Warcraft, pretty much any RPG game that has been around, there is some sort of reference to it. Now, in the background of me yakking on here, I'm basically just showing you some basic gameplay of it. Obviously, there's parts which I would personally like to see different, or which I personally find a little bit more difficult to you know, to get to grips of. I mean, the controls are a little bit dodgy. You don't use WASD, you actually use the arrow keys. Space is attack, and enter is sort of use. Now, unfortunately, there is no way at the moment. This is still technically in beta. You buy it, you are technically testing it. You are testing the multiplayer. Now, it is 100% done, single-player wise, but the multiplayer is the main area which is being tested, but you unfortunately can't actually change any of the controls. You can set them to go onto your mouse instead, but that just makes life incredibly confusing, and it's so much easier to use the keyboard, even though the keyboard controls are a little bit manic. That's my personal opinion there. I would like to be able to see see it change, but hey-ho, it doesn't take too long to get used to. It's just a bit sort of like, oh god, my hands are everywhere. It's that sort of thing. You have a lot of key bindings you can use. You can keybind practically everything you want to keybind. You can shift keybind, you can just stand a keybind. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can do shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's loads of different stuff to do. I'm going to give you a quick read down of what there is. 200 rooms, 7 bosses, 70 different spells, 100 different weapons, more than 2,000 lines of clever dialogue and pop culture references. It's a full RPG character sheet, including upgradable skills. So you are essentially playing kind of a Dungeons & Dragons game. I've never personally played the board game of Dungeons & Dragons, but that's how I can imagine it. Having seen it on stuff like, you know, Big Bang Theory and all that stuff, I can kind of see the idea of Dungeons & Dragons. So like I said, you've got magic, you've got swords, you've got clever, freaking awesome dialogue, you have arguments with this. I won't reveal too much, but with this thing, you'll get it if you get this game. You have arguments with it quite often, and it's bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant. So this is sort of the kickstarting of it, hopefully. But hopefully I'll get some more of these indie sort of games that are coming out with some greenlit stuff, because I do enjoy the greenlit games, because some of them are absolutely brilliant, and this is definitely one of them, guys. So if you haven't already got this, it's only, how much is it on the store at the moment? It is $5.99, 6 quid. It's probably about a tenner in American money. $10, sorry. 6 quid. 6 quid, that's it. It's fantastic. I think it is a positively brilliant game, and I cannot wait to see what happens further on. Now, Gameplay Servers is playing this as well, so I have it, and so does Gameplay Servers, so hopefully we'll do something with them guys to get this going a little bit more. I really want to push this game for the chap who made it, because it is so good, and that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing it for you guys, so go and purchase it, guys. Those who just won the £10 thingamajigs, buy it. What's wrong with you? Go buy this game, fool. It's a brilliant game. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much the end of this. I hope you enjoyed this little random mini review of what is UnEpic. Essentially, that is what these videos are going to be. They are going to be introducing you to a couple of lesser known games which are around at the moment. And not necessarily a full-on review, but more of a, what is it? This is what it is. This is why you should buy it, or this is why you should not buy it. Now, yes, like I said, there are a couple of bits and bobs here and there which I'd like to see change. Mainly controls. I can't really complain about the graphics because they're just as brilliant. They suit the game perfectly. Absolutely perfectly, guys. There is even Steam achievements. If you're an achievement whore, then this is the game for you. Anyway, guys, what is the word? The word of today has to be UnEpic. There you go. UnEpic is the word of the day. Please chuck this in a sentence. Say it down below so I know that you have got said far. And there you go. There you go, guys. There is your random video review of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Head over to Facebook, give me a like on Facebook, and head over to the the Gameplay Service Facebook, where we'll give them a like too. And check out the website. All the links is in the description below. My God, I've run out of breath. I need to go and pass out and try and get some more breath. Anyway, guys, I bid you farewell. I hope you enjoyed the day. I've spoken really quick today. I apologise that I need to take a big breath. Toodaloo.